A homeowner gets a quote for $8,500 to fix a cracked driveway, but the powder that permanently fixes it is sitting on a store shelf for $13. The $18 billion concrete repair industry does not want you to do that math. A single crack in a driveway triggers a quote for $8,500, nearly the price of a used car, demanded for a patch of concrete that is already there. Nationally, the numbers do not get any kinder. The median cost to replace a standard driveway lands between $7,500 and $10,800. More than half of that sum, about 55%, vanishes into labor, not material. Freedom of Information Act invoices from city repairs confirm it is not a fluke. A 550 square foot replacement in Ann Arbor cost $9,340, split almost evenly between labor and material. Homeowners open envelopes expecting a fix and find a financial ambush. The real shock isn't just the sticker price, it is the scale of the markup. Contractors routinely bill thousands for a job that, by the numbers, could be done for a fraction. The question hangs in the air. What exactly are you paying for, and who is setting these prices? A trip down the hardware aisle is all it takes to blow up the myth. Grab a 94-pound bag of plain Portland cement with a price tag of $12.99. That works out to about 14 cents a pound. It is sitting right next to a shelf stacked with flashy repair mixes. Names like Sika, Mape, and Quikrete, each one promising miracle cures for cracks. Each bag goes for $45, $62, or even $78. Flip those bags over, and the ingredient list tells the real story. Portland cement makes up 80 to 90% of what is inside. The rest is a handful of additives and a marketing budget. Load your cart with the raw powder, not the branded gold. There is no secret formula here, just a basic construction staple with a century-old recipe. When a $12 bag does the same job as a $70 premium repair mix, the markup is not just steep, it is a punchline. The only thing missing is a label that reads, "Contractors hope you never figure this out." Inside the lab, a chunk of cracked concrete faces the ultimate test. Look at the bond line, where old meets new, and see what is happening at the molecular level. When Portland cement and water mix, they do not just fill a gap, they trigger the formation of calcium silicate hydrate, or CSH gel. That is the same glue that holds bridges and skyscrapers together. Under the microscope, this gel weaves into the pores of the old concrete, creating a seamless chemical bond. After just 7 days, lab pull tests show the repair holds at 70% of the parent concrete's strength. That is not marketing hype, it is a number stamped on the test report. But there is a catch. The bond only forms if the crack is thoroughly wetted before patching. Skip that step, and the repair fails early every time. A properly cured patch hardens hour by hour, refusing to let go even under stress. The science is clear. Moisture is the gatekeeper, and when you get it right, a $2 powder can do what the industry says is impossible. Roman concrete laughs in the face of modern repair bills. The Pantheon's dome and ancient seawalls have withstood 2,000 years of storms and salt water, while today's driveways crumble after a decade. The secret wasn't high-tech, it was a mix of volcanic ash and lime, a chemistry that let the concrete heal itself over centuries. In 2023, MIT researchers cracked the code. When rainwater seeps into Roman concrete, it triggers a chain reaction. Calcium leaches out, migrates, and then recrystallizes, sealing fresh cracks from the inside. This isn't a lost art. The same principle, pozzolan-lime chemistry, proves that self-healing isn't some futuristic fantasy. It has been hiding in plain sight for millennia, buried in the stones beneath Rome. In 2006, Henk Jonkers, a Dutch microbiologist, flipped the script on concrete repair. Instead of patching cracks with more cement, he packed the mix with dormant bacteria, tiny spores of bacillus sealed in with a dash of calcium lactate. When water seeps into a new crack, the bacteria wake up, gobble the nutrient, and spit out pure calcite, sealing the fissure from within. Peer-reviewed tests show these living repairs can close cracks up to 0.5 millimeter wide, restoring up to 90% of the concrete's original strength. European infrastructure experts estimate this technology could slash maintenance costs by 4 to 6 billion euros every year. Yet, self-healing concrete remains a lab curiosity in most markets, sidelined by an industry that profits from endless repairs. The science is proven, the savings are real, so why isn't every sidewalk and bridge built to heal itself? Do not call a contractor. Roll up your sleeves. The fix starts with safety. Wear gloves, goggles, and a dust mask. Scrub the crack clean with a wire brush and sweep every loose grain away. The next step is the one most people skip. Soak the crack with water for hours. Let the old concrete drink until it is saturated but not puddled. For hairline cracks, brush in a slurry of plain Portland cement and water thin as paint. Wider gaps take a mortar, 1 part cement to 2 or 3 parts sand, mixed just wet enough to pack tight. Press the patch in, trowel it smooth, then cover it with plastic or a damp cloth to keep it moist. For the next 24 to 72 hours, that patch cures in its own humid bubble, building strength the way the science demands. Not every crack is a do-it-yourself job. Structural failures, deep voids, or anything moving with the seasons still need a professional. But for the cracks, contractors love to upcharge. This $2 fix is all it takes. The only secret is patience and water. The concrete repair market is a money machine. It is $18 billion today, projected to hit $36 billion in less than a decade. Mortar alone pulls in $2.4 billion a year, most of it from products that are 80 to 90% Portland cement, marked up as much as 55% at retail. Distributors skim another 22% off the top. Sika, Mapei, Quikrete, these giants rake in profits while homeowners pay for the same chemistry in a fancier bag. When pressed for comment, not a single company representative agreed to speak on record. That silence says everything. Right now, you hold the recipe contractors do not want you to see. When a $2 bag of Portland cement outlasts $100 branded kits, the real crack is not in your driveway. It is in the system. Demand better. Speak up below.